Dispute no more in this. For know, young man, these are no school points. Nice philosophy may tolerate unlikely argument, but heaven admits no jest. Wits that presumed on wit too much, by striving how to prove there was no God with foolish grounds of art, discovered at first the nearest way to hell, and filled the world with devilish atheism. Such questions, youth, are fond. Far better 'tis to bless the sun than reason why it shines. Yet he thou talk'st of is above the sun. No more. I may not hear it.
Gentle Father, to you I have unclasped my burdened soul, emptied the storehouse of my thoughts and heart, made myself poor of secrets, have not left another word untold. And is this all the comfort I shall have? Must I not do what all men else may, love?
Yes, you may love, fair son.
Must I not praise that beauty which, if framed anew, the gods would make a god of, and kneel to it as I do kneel to them?
Why, foolish madman,
Shall a peevish sound, a customary form from man to man, of brother and of sister, be a bar twixt my perpetual happiness and me? Say we had one father, say one womb, curse to my joys, gave us both life and birth. Are we not therefore, each to other bound, so much the more by nature, by the links of blood, of reason, nay, if you will have, even of religion, to be ever one? One soul, one flesh, one love, one heart, one all.
Have done, unhappy youth, for thou art lost.
Shall then, for that I am her brother born, my joys be ever banished from her bed? No, Father. In your eyes I see a change to pity and compassion. From your age, as from a sacred oracle, distills the life of counsel. Tell me, holy man, what cure shall give me ease in these extremes?
Repentance, son, and sorrow for this sin. For thou hast moved a majesty above with thy deranged almost blasphemy.
Oh, do not speak of that, dear confessor.
Art thou my son, that miracle of wit, who once, within these 3 months, wert esteemed a wonder of thine age throughout Bologna? How did the university applaud thy government, behavior, learning, speech, sweetness, and all that could make up a man. I was proud of my tutelage, and chose rather to leave my books than part with thee. I did so. But the fruits of all my hopes are lost in thee, as thou art in thyself. Oh, Giovanni, hast thou left the schools of knowledge to converse with lust and death? For death waits on thy lust. Look through the world, and thou shalt find 1,000 faces that shine more glorious than this idol thou adorest. Leave her, and take thy choice. 'Tis much less sin, though in such games as those they lose that win.
It were more ease to stop the ocean from floats and ebbs than to dissuade my vows.
Then I have done, and in thy wilful flames already see thy ruin. Heaven is just. Yet hear my counsel.
As a voice of life,
Hie to thy father's house. Lock thyself fast alone within thy chamber. Then fall down on both thy knees and grovel on the ground. Cry to thy heart. Wash every word thou utterest in tears, and if it be possible, of blood. Beg heaven to cleanse the leprosy of lust that rots thy soul. Acknowledge what thou art, a wretch, a worm, a nothing. Weep, sigh, pray, 3 times a day and 3 times every night. For 7 days' space do this. Then, if thou find'st no change in thy desires, return to me. I'll think on remedy. Pray for thyself at home, whilst I pray for thee here. Away, my blessing with thee. We have need to pray.
All this I'll do to free me from the rod of vengeance. Else, I'll swear my fate's my God.
Come, sir. Stand to your tackling. If you prove craven, I'll make you run quickly.
You are no equal match for me.
Indeed. I never went to the wars to bring home news, nor can I play the mountebank for a meal's meat and swear I got my wounds in the field. See these grey hairs? They'll not flinch for a bloody nose. Wilt thou to this gear?
Why, slave, thinkst thou I'll balance my reputation with a cast-off suit? Call thy master, he shall know I dare.
Scold like a cock queen. That's your profession. Thou poor shadow of a soldier. I will make thee know my master keeps servants thy betters in quality and performance. Comest thou to fight, or argue?
Neither with thee. I am a Roman and a gentleman, one that got my honour with expensive blood.
You are a lying coward and a fool. Fight, or by these hilts I'll kill thee. Brave, my lord, you'll fight.
Provoke me not, for if thou dost...
That's you!
Made this sudden broil so near my doors. Have you not other places but my house to vent the spleen of your disordered bloods? Must I be haunted still with such unrest as not to eat or sleep in peace at home? Is this your love, Grimaldi? Fie, 'tis naught. And Vasquez, I may tell you, 'tis not well to broach these quarrels. You are ever forward in seconding contentions.
Let me see. Can you see now, child?
What's the ground?
That, with your patience, Signor, I'll resolve. This gentleman, whom fame reports a soldier, for else I know not, rivals me in love to your daughter, to whose ears he still prefers his suit to my disgrace, thinking the way to recommend himself is to disparage me in his report. But no, Grimaldi, though it may be thou art my equal in thy blood, yet this betrays a lowliness in thy mind, which wert thou noble, thou wouldst as much disdain as I do thee for this unworthiness. And on this ground I willed my servant to correct his tongue, holding a man so base no match for me.
Had not your sudden coming prevented us, I'd have let my gentleman blood under the gills. I should have wormed you, sir, for running mad.
I'll be revenged, Sir Anzo.
On a dish of warm broth to stay your stomach. Do, honest innocent, do. Spoon meat is a wholesomer diet than a Spanish blade.
Remember this.
I fear thee not, Grimaldi.
My lord Soranzo, this is strange to me. Why you should storm, having my word engaged? Only my daughter's heart. What need you doubt her ear?
The villainy of words, Signor Florio, may be such as would make an unspleen dove choleric. Blame not my lord in this.
Be you more silent. I would not, for my wealth, my daughter's love should cause the spilling of one drop of blood. Vasquez, put up. Let's end this fray in wine. Come on.
How like you this child? He's threatening, challenging, quarrelling and fighting on every side, and all is for your sake. You need look to yourself, Charge. You'll be stolen away sleeping ill shortly.
Such a life as this gives no content. To me, my thoughts are fixed on other ends. Woody would leave me.
Leave you? No, marvel else. Leave me no leaving, Charge. This is love outright. You have choice fit for the best lady in Italy.
Pray do not talk so much.
Take the worst with the best. There's Grimaldi, the soldier. A very well timbered fellow. Faith, Charge, I do not like him. And be for nothing but for being a soldier. Not one amongst 20 of your skirmishing captains, but have some privy maim or other that mars their standing upright.
How do you talk?
He might serve if there were no more men. Yet he's not the man I would choose. As I am a woman, I like Signor Saranzo well. He is wise, and what is more, rich, and what is more than that, kind, and what is more than all this, a nobleman. Such a one were I the fair Annabella I would wish and pray for. He is bountiful. He's handsome, and I think wholesome, and that's news in a gallant of 23. Liberal, that I know. Loving, that you know. And a man, sure, else he could never have purchased such a good name with Hippolyta, the lusty widow, in a husband's lifetime. And but for that report, sweetheart, would he were thine. Commend a man for his qualities, but take a husband as he is a plain, sufficient, naked man. Such a one is for your bed. And such a one is Signor Saranzo, my lifewort.
But see, Putana. See. What blessed shape of some celestial creature now appears. What man is he that with such sad aspect walks careless of himself?
Where?
Look, below.
'Tis your brother, sweet. 'Tis your brother.
Sure, 'tis not he. That is some woeful thing, wrapped up in grief. Some shadow of a man. Alas, he beats his breast and wipes his eyes, drowned all in tears. Methinks I hear him sigh. Let's down, Putana, and partake the cause. I know my brother in the love he bears me will not deny me partage in his sadness. My soul is full of heaviness and fear.
Lost, I am lost. My fates have doomed my death. The more I strive, I love. The more I love, the less I hope. I see my ruin certain. What judgment or endeavours could apply to my incurable and restless wounds I thoroughly have examined, but in vain. Oh, that it were not in religion sin to make our love a god and worship it. I have wearied heaven with my prayers, dried up the spring of my continual tears, even starved my veins with fasts. What wit or art could counsel I have practised, but alas, I find all these but dreams and old men's tales to fright unsteady youth. I'm still the same, or I must speak or burst. 'Tis not, I know, my lust, but 'tis my fate that leads me on. Keep fear and low faint-hearted cowardice with slaves. I'll tell her that I love her, though my heart were rated as the price of that attempt. Oh me, she comes.
Brother!
If such a thing as courage dwell in men, ye heavenly powers, now double all that virtue in my tongue.
My brother, will you not speak to me?
Yes? How do you, sister?
Howsoever I am, methinks you are not well.
Bless us. Why are you so sad, sir?
Let me entreat you leave us a while, Putana. Sister, I would be private with you.
Withdraw, Putana.
I will.
Come, sister, lend your hand. Let's walk together. Oh, I hope you need not blush to walk with me. Here's none but you and I.
How's this?
Faith, I mean no harm.
Harm?
No, good faith. How is't with you?
I trust he be not frantic. I am very well, brother.
Trust me, but I am sick. I fear so sick 'twill cost my life.
Mercy forbid it. 'Tis not so, I hope.
I think you love me, sister.
Yes, you know I do.
I know it indeed. You're very fair.
Nay, then I see you have a merry sickness.
That's as it proves. The poet's fane, I read, that Juno for her forehead did exceed all other goddesses, but I does swear your forehead exceeds hers as hers did theirs.
Sure, this is pretty.
Such a pair of stars as are thine eyes would, like Promethean fire, if gently glanced, give life to senseless stones.
Fie upon you.
The lily and the rose, most sweetly strange, upon your dimpled cheeks do strive for change. Such lips would tempt a saint, such hands as those would make an anchorite lascivious.
Do you mock me or flatter me?
If you would see a beauty more exact than art can counterfeit or nature frame, look in your glass and there behold your own.
Oh, you are a trim youth.
Here.
Your knife.
And
What to do?
Here's my breast. Strike home. Rip up my bosom. There you shall behold a heart in which is writ the truth I speak. Why stand you?
Are you earnest?
Yes, most earnest. You cannot love me. My tortured soul hath felt affliction in the heat of death. Oh, Annabella, I am quite undone. The love of thee, my sister, and the view of thy immortal beauty hath untuned all harmony, both of my rest and life. Why do you not strike?
Forbid it, my just fears. If this be true, 'twere fitter I were dead.
Annabella, 'tis no time to jest. I have too long suppressed the hidden flames that almost consumed me. I have spent many a silent night in sighs and groans, ran over all my thoughts, despised my fate, reasoned against the reasons of my love, done all that smooth cheek virtue could advise, but found all bootless. 'Tis my destiny that you must either love or I must die.
Comes this in sadness from you?
Let some mischief befall me soon if I dissemble aught.
You are my brother, Giovanni.
You, my sister Annabella. I've asked counsel of the Holy Church, who tells me I may love you, and 'tis just that since I may, I should, and will, yes, will. Must I now live or die?
Live. You have won the field and never fought. What thou hast urged, my captive heart had long ago resolved. I blush to tell thee, but I'll tell thee now. For every sigh that thou hast spent for me, I have sighed 10. For every tear shed 20. And not so much as that I loved, as that I durst not say I loved, nor scarcely think it.
Let not this music be a dream, ye gods! For pity's sake, I beg you!
On my knees! Brother, even by our mother's dust I charge you. Do not betray me to your mirth or hate. Love me or kill me, brother.
On my knees. Sister, even by my mother's dust I charge you. Do not betray me to your mirth or hate. Love me or kill me, sister.
You mean good sooth, then?
In good troth I do, and so do you, I hope. Say I'm in earnest.
I'll swear it.
And I am by this kiss. Once more. Yet once more. Now let's rise. I would not change this minute for Elysium. What must we now do?
What you will.
Come then. So many tears. We've had good cause to weep. Let's learn to court in smiles. To kiss and sleep.
Signor Donado, you have said enough.
But one word more, Signor. I, for my part, if the young folks suit, twixt you and me will promise to assure my nephew 3,000 florins yearly during life. And after I am dead, my whole estate.
Sir, I understand you. I would have you know I will not force my daughter against her will. You see, I have but two, a son and her. And he is so devoted to his book, as I must tell you true, I doubt his health. Should he miscarry, all my hopes rely upon my girl. As for worldly fortune, I am, I thank my stars, blessed with enough. My care is how to match her to her liking. I would not have her marry wealth, but love. And if she like your nephew, let him have her. Here's all that I can say.
Sir, you say well. Like a true father.
Meantime, your nephew shall have free passage to commence his suit. If he can thrive, he shall have my consent. So, for this time I'll leave you, sir. Good day.
Well, here's hope yet, if my nephew would have wit. But he is such another dunce, I fear he'll never win the wench. And in good time, here he comes himself. How now, Baguetto, whither away so fast?
Oh, Uncle, I have heard the strangest news that ever came out of the mint.
What news?
Why, look you, Uncle, my barber told me just now that there is a fellow comes to town who undertakes to make a mill go without the mortal help of any water or wind, only with sandbags. And this fellow hath a strange horse, a most excellent beast, I assure you, Uncle, whose head, to the wonder of all Christian people, stands just behind where his tail is.
And you are running thither?
Aye, Uncle.
Come, sir, you shall not go. You have more mind of a puppet play than the business I told ye. Why, thou great baby, wilt never have wit? Wilt thou make thyself a May game to all the world?
Why, Uncle, should I sit at home and not go abroad to see fashions like other gallants?
To see hobby horses! What wise words had you with Annabella when you were at Signor Florio's house?
Oh, the wench. God save me, Uncle. I tickled her with a rare speech that I made her almost burst her belly with laughing.
Nay, I think so. And what speech was't?
I said I loved her, almost as well as I love Parmesan, and swore she wanted such a nose as mine to be as pretty a young woman as any in Parma.
Oh, this is intolerable.
Then she said, will Signor Donado, your uncle, leave you all his wealth?
Ah. That was good. And did she harp upon that string?
Did she harp upon that string? I answered, leave me all his wealth. Why, woman, I am his white boy and will not be gulled. And with that she fell into a great smile and went away.
Ah. Then I see there is no changing of nature. Well, Bigetto, I fear thou wilt be a very ass still.
I should be sorry for that, uncle.
Come. Come you home with me. Since you're no better a speaker, I'll have you write to her after some courtly manner and enclose a rich jewel within the letter.
Aye, marry, that would be excellent.
Peace, innocent.
Come, Annabella. No more sister now, but love, a name more gracious. Do not blush, beauty's sweet wonder, but be proud to know that yielding, thou hast conquered and inflamed a heart whose tribute is thy brother's life.
And mine is his. Oh, how these stolen contents would print a modest crimson on my cheeks. That any but my heart's delight prevailed.
I marvel why the chaster of your sex should think this pretty toy called Maidenhead so strange a loss, when being lost, 'tis nothing, and you are still the same.
'Tis well for you. Now you can talk.
Music as well consists in the ear as in the playing.
You are wanton. Tell on't you are best do.
Thou wilt chide me then. Kiss me. So thus hung Jove on Leda's neck, and sucked divine ambrosia from her lips. I envy not the mightiest man alive, but hold myself in being king of thee more great than were I king of all the world. But I shall lose you, sweetheart.
But you shall not.
You must be married, mistress.
Yes. To whom?
Someone must have you.
You must.
Nay, some other.
Now, prithee, do not speak so without jesting. You'll make me weep in earnest.
What, you will not? But tell me, sweet, canst thou be dared to swear that thou wilt live to me and to no other?
By both our loves, I dare. But didst thou know, my Giovanni, how all suitors seem to my eyes hateful? Thou wouldst trust me then.
Enough, I take thy word. Sweet, we must part.
Oh.
Remember what thou vowest. Keep well my heart.
Will you be gone?
I must.
When to return?
Soon.
Look, you do.
Farewell.
Go where thou wilt. In mind, I'll keep thee here. And where thou art, I know I shall be there. Guardian!
Child. How is child? Oh, well. Thank heaven.
Oh, Guardian! Oh, what a paradise of joy have I passed over.
Nay, what a paradise of joy have you passed under. Why, now I commend thee, charge. Fear nothing, sweetheart. What though he be your brother? Your brother's a man, I hope. And I say still, if a young wench feel the fit upon her, let her take anybody. Father or brother. All is one.
I would not have it known for all the world.
Nor I indeed for the speech of the people. Else, 'twere nothing.
Daughter Annabella?
My father. Here, sir.
What are you doing?
So, let him come now.
So hard at work. That's well. Look, I brought you company. Here's one, a learned doctor lately come from Padua, much skilled in physic. And for that I see you have of late been sickly, I entreated this most reverend man to visit you.
You're very welcome, sir.
I thank you, mistress. Loud fame and large report hath spoke your praise, as well for virtue as perfection. For the which I have been bold to bring with me a kinswoman of mine, one who with song and music may perhaps give you content. Please you to know her.
She's most welcome.
Thank you, lady.
Sir, now you know my house, pray make not strange. And if you find my daughter need your art, I'll be your paymaster.
Sir, what I am, she shall command.
You shall bind me to you. We'll crave a little of your cousin's cunning. I think my girl hath not quite forgot to touch an instrument. Oh. We'll hear them both.
I'll wait upon you, sir.
To die for love,
What
death
so
sweet,
What
dying,
so sweet.
dying, 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 dying in God's
grace.
my joys complete.
Love's measure is extreme.
Love's measure is extreme.
Love's measure is extreme.
Love's measure is extreme.
The comfort, pain, the life unrest, and the reward disdain.
Love's measure is extreme. The comfort, pain, the life unrest, and the reward disdain? What's here? Look to her again. 'Tis so. So writes this smooth, licentious poet in his rhymes. But poet, 'tis a lie. For had thy bosom felt such oppression as is laid on mine, thou wouldst have kissed the rod that made thee smart. To work then, happy muse, and contradict what Sanazar hath in his envy writ. Love's measure is the mean. Sweet his annoys, his pleasure's life, and his reward all joys. Oh, Annabella, Annabella, how my thoughts...
Madam, let me give notice. I shall be taxed with my neglect of duty and service.
What rude intrusion interrupts my peace? Can I be nowhere private?
Lady, you wrong your modesty.
What's the matter, Vasquez? Who is't?
'Tis I. Do you know me now? Look, perjured man, on her whom thou and thy distracted lust have wronged. Thy sensual rage of blood hath made my youth a scorn to men and angels, and shall I be now a foil to thy unsated change? You know, false wanton, when my modest fame stood free from stain or scandal, all the charms of hell or sorcery could not prevail against the honour of my chaster bosom. Thine eyes did plead in tears, thy tongue in oaths such, and so many that a heart of steel would have been wrought to pity, as was mine. And shall the conquest of my lawful bed, my loss of womanhood, be ill rewarded with hatred and contempt? No, no, Soranzo. I have a spirit doth as much distaste the slavery of fearing thee as thou doth loathe the memory of what has passed.
Nay,
Dear Hippolyta.
Call me not dear, nor think with supple words to smooth the grossness of my abuse. 'Tis not your new mistress, your goodly madam merchant, shall triumph on my dejection. Tell her thus from me, my birth was nobler, and by much more free.
You are too violent.
You are too double in your dissimulation. See you this habit, these black mourning weeds of care. 'Tis you are cause of this. You have divorced my husband from his life, and me from him, and made me widow in my widowhood.
Will you yet hear?
More of your perjuries. Thy soul is drowned too deeply in those sins. Thou needst not add to the number.
Then I'll leave you. Your pastoral rules of sense.
And you of grace.
Mistress! You are not near the limits of reason. If my lord had a resolution as noble as virtue itself, you take the course to unedge it all. Sir, I beseech you, do not perplex her. Griefs, alas, will have a vent. I dare undertake Madam Hippolyta will now freely hear you.
Talk to a woman? Frantic? Are these the fruits of your love?
They are the fruits of your untruth, false man. Oh, didst thou not swear whilst yet my husband lived that thou wouldst wish no happiness on earth more than to call me wife? Didst thou not vow when he should die to marry me? For which the devil in my blood and thy protests caused me to counsel him to undertake a sea voyage to Ligiorno, for we heard his brother there was dead and left a daughter young and unfriended. I wished her brought here. He went, and as thou knowest, died on the way. Unhappy man, to buy his death so dear with my advice. Yet thou, for whom I did it, forgets thy vows and leaves me to my shame.
Who could help this?
Who? Perjured man, thou couldst if thou hadst faith or love.
You are deceived. The vows I made, if you remember well, were wicked and unlawful. 'Twere more sin to keep them than to break them. As for me, I cannot mask my penitence. Think thou how much thou hast digressed from honest shame in bringing of a gentleman to death who was thy husband. Such a one, so noble in his quality, condition, learning, behaviour, entertainment, love, as Palmer could not show a braver man.
Do not dwell, this was not your promise.
I care not. Let her know her monstrous life. Ere I'll be servile to so black a sin, I'll be a corpse. Woman, come here no more. Learn to repent and die, for by my honour, I hate thee and thy lust. You have been too foul.
This part has been scurvily played.
How foolishly this beast condemns his fate, and shuns the use of that which I more scorn than once I loved, his love. But let him go. My vengeance shall give comfort to his woe.
Mistress, Madam Hippolyta, a word or two.
With me, sir?
With you, if you please.
What is't?
I know you are infinitely moved now and think you have cause. Some, I confess, you have, but sure not so much as you imagine.
Indeed.
Oh, you were miserably bitter, but you followed even to the last syllable. He was somewhat too shrewish. You could not have took my lord in a worse time since I first knew him. Tomorrow you shall find him a new man.
Well, I shall wait his leisure.
This is not a hearty patience. It comes sourly from you. Let me persuade you.
I have it, and it shall be so. Thanks, opportunity. Persuade me to what?
Visit him in some milder temper. Oh, if you could but master a little your female spleen, how might you win him?
He will never love me. Vasquez, thou hast been a too trusty servant to such a master, and I believe thy reward in the end will fall out like mine.
So, perhaps.
Resolve thyself it will. Had I one so true, so truly honest, so secret to my counsels as you have been to him and his, I should think it a slight acquittance not only to make him master of all I have, but even of myself.
Oh, you are a noble gentlewoman.
Wilt thou feed always upon hopes? Well, I know thou art wise, and see the reward of an old servant daily what it is.
Beggary and neglect.
True, but Vasquez, wert thou mine, and wouldst be private to me and my designs, I here protest myself, and all that I can else call mine shall be at thy dispose.
Work you that way, old mole. Then I have the wind of you. I were not worthy of it by any desert I could lie within my compass. If I could.
What then?
I should hope to live in my old years with rest and security.
Give me thy hand. Now promise but your silence, and help to bring to pass a plot I have, and here, in sight of heaven, that being done, I make thee lord of me and my estate.
Come, you are merry. This is such a happiness I can neither think nor believe.
Promise your secrecy, and 'tis confirmed.
Then here I call our good genii for witnesses. Whatsoever your designs are, or against whomsoever, I will not only be a special actor therein, but never disclose it till it be effected.
I take thy word, and with that, thee for mine. Come then, we'll more confer of this anon. On this delicious bane my thoughts shall banquet. Revenge shall sweeten what my griefs have tasted.
Thou seest, my lovely niece, these strange mishaps, how all my fortunes turn to my disgrace, and I am but a looker-on, while others act my shame, and I am silent.
But, uncle, how can this borrowed shape give you content?
I'll tell thee, gentle niece. Thy wanton aunt, in her lascivious riots, lives now secure, thinks I am surely dead, as I have caused it to be rumoured out, in my late voyage to Livorno for you. Now see I with what impudence she gives scope to her loose adultery.
Alas, I fear you mean some strange revenge.
Oh, be not troubled. Your ignorance shall plead for you in all. But to our business. Is it certain Signor Florio means to give his daughter in marriage to Soranzo?
Yes, 'tis certain.
And how find you young Annabella's love inclined to him?
For aught I could perceive, she neither fancies him or any else.
There's mystery in that which time must show. She used you kindly?
Yes.
And craved your company?
Often.
'Tis well. It goes as I could wish. But who comes here? I know him. 'Tis Grimaldi, a Roman and a soldier. 'Tis well known he hopes to gain the love of Annabella.
Save you, sir.
And you, sir.
Your great skill is freely talked of through the city. I would crave your aid.
For what, sir?
I would speak in private.
Leave us.
I will.
I love fair Annabella, and would know if in your art there may be recipes to move affection.
Perhaps there may, but they will nothing profit you.
Why so?
If you seek to marry Florio's daughter, you must first remove a bar twixt you and her.
Who's that?
Soranzo is the man that hath her heart.
Soranzo?
And while he lives, be sure you cannot speed.
Mine enemy, is't he?
Is he your enemy?
The man I hate worse than confusion. I'll kill him straight.
Nay then, take my advice. I'll find a time when he and she do meet. To be sure he shall not escape you, I'll provide a poison to tip your rapier's point. Had he as many heads as Hydra, he dies.
Shall I trust thee, doctor?
As thyself. Thus have the fates decreed. By me Soranzo falls, who ruined me.
Peace. Thou hast told a tale whose every word threatens eternal slaughter to the soul. I'm sorry I've heard it. Would mine ears had been 1 minute deaf before the hour that thou camest to me. Oh, young man, cast away by the religious number of mine order, I day and night have waked my aged eyes above my strength to weep on thy behalf. But heaven is angry, And be thou resolved, thou art a man marked out to taste a mischief. Look for it, though it come late, it will come sure.
Father, in this you are uncharitable. What I have done, I'll prove both fit and good. It is a principle which you have taught when I was yet your scholar, that the frame and composition of the mind follows the frame and composition of the body. So where the body's furniture is beauty, the mind's must needs be virtue.
Oh, ignorance in knowledge. Long ago, how often have I warned you this before? Indeed, if we were sure there were no deity, nor heaven, nor hell, then to be led alone by nature's light, as were philosophers of elder times, might instance some defence, but 'tis not so. Then, madman, thou wilt find that nature is in heaven's positions blind.
Your age rules you. Had you youth like mine, you'd make her love your heaven and her divine.
Nay, then I see thou art too far souled to hell. It lies not in the compass of my prayers to call thee back. Yet let me counsel thee. Persuade thy sister to some marriage.
Marriage? Why, that's to damn her. That's to prove her greedy of variety of lust.
Oh, fearful. If you will not, give me leave to shrive her, lest she should die unabsolved.
At your best leisure, father, then she'll tell you how dearly she doth prize my matchless love. Then you will know what pity 'twere we two should have been sundered from each other's arms. View well her face, and in that little round you may observe a world of variety. For colour, lips, for sweet perfumes her breath, for jewels eyes, for threads of pure gold hair, for delicious choice of flowers her cheeks. Wonder in every portion of that form. Hear her but speak, and you will swear the spheres make music to the citizens in heaven. And, Father, what is else for pleasure framed, lest I offend your ears, shall go unnamed.
The more I hear, I pity thee the more. That one so excellent should give those parts all to a second death. What I can do is but to pray. And yet I could advise thee. Wouldst thou be ruled?
In what?
Why, leave her yet. The throne of mercy is above your trespass, yet time has left you both
to embrace each other. Else let all time be struck quite out of number. She is like me, and I like her, resolved.
No more. I'll visit her. This grieves me most, things being thus. A pair of souls are lost.
Where's Giovanni?
Newly walked abroad. And as I heard him say, gone to the friar, his reverend tutor.
That's a blessed man. A man made up of holiness. I hope he'll teach him how to gain another world.
Why, Uncle, am I not big enough to carry my own letter?
Why, you dunce! Would you write a letter and carry it yourself?
Yes, and read it to her with my own mouth. If she will not believe me when she hears me speak, she will not believe handwriting. You think I am a blockhead, Uncle.
Get you home, sir, and look you keep indoors till I return.
How? That were a jest indeed. I scorn it, if faithful.
What? You do not?
Judge me, but I do not.
No. Go home. Go home, sir.
King Leonardo and his nephew are here.
Idiot haunts me. Aye, aye. The rich Magnifico, his uncle, means to make him a golden calf and thinks you'll be an Israelite and fall down to him. I hope I've tutored you better.
Fair gentlewoman, here's a letter sent to you from my young cousin. I dare swear he loves you in his soul. Would you could hear sometimes what I see daily, sighs and tears, as if his breast were prison to his heart.
Receive it, Annabella.
Alas, poor man.
What's that she said?
And please you, sir, she said, alas, good man. Truly, I do commend your nephew to her every night before her first sleep, because I would have her dream of him, and she hearkens to that most religiously.
Say'st so. God a mercy, Putana, there's something for thee, and do what thou canst on his behalf. It shall not be lost labour, take my word for it.
Thank you most heartily, sir. Now I have a feeling of your mind. Let me alone to work.
Guardian.
Did you call?
Keep this letter.
Oh, Signor Florio, bid her read it instantly.
Keep it for what? Pray, read it here right.
I shall, sir.
How do you find her inclined, Signor?
Sir, I know not. Not at all so well as I could wish.
Sir, I am bound to rest your cousin's debtor. The jewel I'll return, for if ye love, I'll count that love a jewel.
Mark you that? Nay, keep them both, sweet maid.
Indeed, I will not.
Where's the ring your mother in her will bequeath and charge you on her blessing not to give to any but your husband? Send back that.
I have it not.
Hmm? Have it not? Where is it?
My brother, in the morning, took it from me. Said he would wear it today.
Well, what do you say to young Bagetto's love? Are you content to match with him? Speak.
There's the point, indeed.
Putana, what shall I do? I must say something now.
What say? Why do you not speak?
Sir, with your leave, please you to give me freedom.
Yes, you have it.
Signor Donato, if your nephew mean to raise his better fortunes in his match, the hope of me will hinder such a hope.
Oh, no.
Sir, if you love him, as I know you do, find one more worthy of his choice than me. In short, I'm sure I shall not be his wife.
Well, here's plain dealing indeed. I commend thee for it. And all the worst I wish thee is heaven bless thee.
Oh.
Your father yet and I will still be friends, shall we not, Signor Florio?
Yes, why not? Look, here your nephew comes.
Oh, the coxcomb, what makes he here? What's the news now?
Save you, uncle, save you. You must not think I come for nothing, masters. How is't? What, have you read my letter? I tickled you there, i' faith. Sweetheart, I'll tell thee a jest. As I was walking just now in the street, I met a swaggering fellow. He thrust me. I called him rogue. He bade me draw. I told him I had more wit. But when he saw that I would not, he so mauled me with his rapier that my head sung while my feet capered in the gutter.
Was ever the like ass seen?
And what did you all this while?
Laugh at him like a gull, till I saw the blood run about my ears. Then I could not choose but find it in my heart to cry. Till a young wench called me to the house, and washed my face and hands, and gave me a plaster. Here 'tis. I' faith, I shall love her as long as I live for't.
Would he that beat the blood out of your head had beaten wit into it, for I fear you never will have any.
Why, uncle, you think I lie.
Yes.
Come.
I'm here.
Here's a wench. Does a man's heart good to look on her.
Sure, 'tis the doctor's niece.
'Tis she!
As modest and well-behaved young maid as any I have seen.
Is she indeed? By this light, she has a face worth 20 of you, Mistress Annabella.
Was ever such a fool born?
I'm glad she likes you, sir.
Are you so? I thank you, forsooth.
Well, sir, now you are free.
You need not care for writing letters. You are dismissed. Your mistress here will none of you. No?
Why? What care I for that?
Signor Florio, I thank you for the free recourse you gave for my admittance. And to you, that jewel I will give against your marriage. Come, sir, will you go?
Mistress, farewell. Uncle, see the box of marmalade she gave me. Oh, farewell, mistress.
Giovanni, where have you been? Alone? Alone still. Still. I would not have it so. You must forsake this over-bookish humour. Well, your sister hath shook off the fool.
'Twas no match for her.
'Twas not indeed. Soranzo is the only man I like. Look on him, Annabella. Come, 'tis supper time, and it grows late.
Whose jewel's that?
Some sweetheart.
So I think.
A lusty youth. Signor Donato gave it me to wear against my marriage.
You shall not wear it. Send it in back again.
What? You are jealous.
That you shall know anon another way. Welcome, sweet night. The evening crowns the day.
My Lord Soranzo, though I must confess the proffers that are made me have been great in marriage of my daughter, yet the hope of your still rising honours have prevailed above all other jointures. Here she is. She knows my mind. Speak for yourself to her. And here, you daughter, see you use him nobly. For any private speech, I'll give you time. Come, son. And you the rest, let them alone. Agree they as they may.
I thank you, sir. Vasquez?
My lord.
Attend me without.
Putana.
I will.
Sister, be not all woman. Think on me.
Hush. Sir, what's your will with me?
Do you not know what I should tell you?
Yes, you'll say you love me.
And I'll swear it too.
Oh, he touches her.
Will you believe it?
'Tis no point of faith.
Have you not will to love?
Not you.
Whom then?
Well, that's as the fates infer.
Of those, I am regent now.
What mean you, sweet?
To live and die a maid.
Oh, that's unfit. Did you but see my heart, then you would swear.
But you were dead.
That's true, or somewhat near it.
See you these true love's tears?
No.
Now she winks.
They plead to you for grace.
Yet nothing speak.
Oh, grant my suit.
What is?
To let me
Take
live,
it.
still yours.
That is not mine to give.
One such another word should kill his hopes.
Mistress, to leave those fruitless strifes of wit. No, I have loved you long, and loved you truly. Not hope of what you have, but what you are, have drawn me on. Then let me not in vain still feel the rigour of your chaste disdain. I'm sick, and sick to the heart.
Help! Aquavitae!
What mean you?
I thought you'd been sick.
Do you mock my love?
There, sir, she was too nimble.
'Tis plain. She laughs at me. These scornful taunts neither become your modesty or years.
You are no looking glass, or if you were, I'd dress my language by you.
I'm confirmed.
To put you out of doubt, my lord, Methinks your common sense should make you understand that if I loved you, or desired your love, some way I should have given you better taste. But since you are a nobleman, and one I would not wish should spend his youth in hopes, let me advise you to forbear your suit, and think I wish you well.
Is it you speaks this?
Yes, I. Myself. Yet no. As far I give you comfort. If my eyes could have picked out a man amongst all those that suit to me to make a husband of, you should have been that man. Let this suffice. Be noble in your secrecy, and wise.
Why now? I see she loves me.
One word more. As ever virtue lived within your mind, as ever noble courses were your guide, as ever you would have me know you loved me, let not my father know hereof by you. If I hereafter find that I must marry, it shall be you or none.
I take that promise.
Oh, my head.
What's the matter? Not well?
I begin to sicken.
Heaven forbid.
Help! Help! And within there, ho! Look to your daughter, Signor Florio!
No!
Hold her up! She swoons.
Sister, how do you?
Sick! Brother, are you there?
Convey her to bed instantly while I send for a physician. Quickly, I say!
Alas, poor child.
My lord.
Oh, Vasquez. Now I doubly am undone, both in my present and my future hopes. She plainly told me she could not love, and thereupon she sickened. I fear her life's in danger.
And so is yours, if you knew all. Lass, sir, I'm sorry for that. Maybe 'tis the maid sickness, an overflux of youth. There's no remedy as marriage. But hath she given you an absolute denial?
She hath, and she hath not. I'm full of grief. But what she said I'll tell thee as we go.
Oh, sir, we're all undone. Quite undone. Utterly undone and shamed forever. Your sister. Oh, your sister.
What of her? For heaven's sake, speak. How does she?
Oh, that ever I was born to see this day.
She is not dead, huh? Is she?
Dead? No, she's quick. 'Tis worse. She's with child. You know what you've done. Heaven forgive you. 'Tis too late to repent now. Oh, heaven help us.
With child. How do you note?
How do I note? Am I these years ignorant what the meanings of qualms of water pangs be? Of changing of colours, queasiness of stomachs, pukings, and another thing that I could name. Do not, for her and your credit's sake, spend time in asking how and which way. 'Tis so. If you let a physician see her water, you're undone.
But in what state is she?
Amended. 'Twas but a fit which I soon espied, and she must look for often henceforward.
Oh. Commend me to her. Bid her have no care. Let not the doctor visit her. I charge you, make some excuse till I return. Oh, me. I have a world of business in my head. Oh. Do not discomfort her. How does this news perplex me? If my father come to her, tell him she's recovered. Say 'twas but some ill diet. Do you hear, woman? Look, you don't!
I will, sir.
Doctor, how do you find her? Indifferent well. I see no danger, scarce perceive she's sick. but that she had told me she had lately eaten melons, and as she thought, those disagreed with her young stomach.
Did you give her aught?
An easy surfeit water, nothing else. You need not doubt her health. I rather think her sickness is a fullness of her blood. You understand me?
I do. You counsel well, and once within these few days will so order it, she shall be married ere she know the time.
Yet let not haste, sir, make unworthy choice. That were dishonour.
Good Master Doctor, no, I will not do so neither. In plain words, my Lord Saranzo is the man I mean.
A noble and a virtuous gentleman.
As any is in Parma. Not far hence dwells Father Bonaventure, a grave friar, once tutor to my son. Now, at his cell, I'll have him betrothed.
You have decided wisely.
I'll send one to speak with him tonight.
Good peace be here, and love.
Welcome, religious friar.
Sir, with all speed I drew this holy man from forth his cell to visit my sick sister, that with words of ghostly comfort in this time of need he might absolve her, whether she live or die.
'Twas well done, Giovanni. You herein have shown a Christian's care, a brother's love. Come, Father, I'll conduct you to her chamber, and one thing would entreat you.
Say on, sir.
I have a father's dear impression and wish before I fall into my grave that I might see her married, as 'tis fit. A word from you, grave man, will win her more than all our best persuasions.
Gentle sir, all this I'll say, that heaven may prosper her.
Grimaldi, you are come as I could wish. This very night, Saranzo will be betrothed to Annabella.
What?
And for aught I know, married.
How?
Yet your patience. The place, the friar's cell.
Have you the poison?
Here it is in this box. Doubt nothing. This will do it.
I know 'tis an ignoble act and not becomes a soldier's valour. But in love, where merit cannot sway, policy must. I am resolved. Tonight, Saranzo dies.
As you respect your life, be quick and sure.
I'll speed him.
Do. Away. For 'tis not safe we should be seen much here. Ever my love.
And mine to you.
So if this hit, I'll laugh and hug revenge. But to my other business. Philetus!
Uncle?
My lovely niece. Have you bethought thee?
Yes, and as you counselled, fashioned my heart to love him.
Lass, pretty lass, come kiss, lass.
But he swears he will tonight be married.
Tonight?
For he fears his uncle, if he should know the drift, will hinder all.
Why, best of all, we'll early to the friars.
Have you not sweetmeats for me, or dainty devices?
You shall have enough, sweetheart.
Sweetheart, mark that. I cannot choose but kiss you once more for that sweetheart.
Time runs apace.
Time's a blockhead.
Be ruled. When we have done what's fit to do, then you may kiss your fill. And bed her too.
I am glad to see this penance. For believe me, you have unripped a soul so foul and guilty, as I must tell you true, I marvel how the earth has borne you up. But weep. Weep on. These tears may do you good. Weep faster yet, while I read you a lecture.
Wretched creature.
Aye, you are wretched, miserably wretched, almost condemned alive. There is a place, list, daughter, in a black and hollow vault, where day is never seen. There shines no sun,
but flaming horror of consuming fires. A lightless sulphur, choked with smoky fogs of an infected darkness. In this place dwell many thousand, sundry sorts of never-dying deaths. Their damned souls roar without pity. There are gluttons, fed with toads and adders. There is burning oil poured down the drunkard's throat. The usurer is forced to sup whole draughts of molten gold. There is the murderer, forever stabbed, yet he can never die. There lies the wanton, on racks of burning steel, while in his soul he feels the raging torment of his lust.
Mercy, oh mercy.
There stands these wretched things who have dreamed out whole years in lawless sheets and secret incests, cursing one another. Then you will wish each kiss your brother gave had been at dagger's point. Then you shall hear how he will cry, "Oh, would my wicked sister had first been damned ere she did yield to lust." But soft, methinks I see repentance work new motions in your heart. Say, how is it with you?
Is there no way left to redeem my miseries?
There is. Despair not. Heaven is merciful and offers grace even now. 'Tis thus agreed, first for your honour's safety, that you marry the Lord Soranzo. Next, to save your soul, leave off this life, and henceforth live to him. Sigh not. I know the baits of sin are hard to leave. Oh, 'tis a death to do it. Remember what must come.
'Tis early night as yet. Here will I lie and listen who comes next.
'Tis fearful dark. I pray we reach there soon.
We are almost at the place, I hope, sweetheart. 'Tis Soranzo. Now guide my angry dagger to his heart.
Oh!
Help! Help! There's a stitch fallen in my guts. Oh, for a flesh tailor, quickly.
What ails my love?
I'm sure I cannot piss forward and backward, and yet I am wet before and behind. Lights! Lights! Oh, lights!
Alas! Some villain here has slain my love.
Oh, heaven forbid it. Raise up the neighbours and bring light! How is Spaghetto? Slain? It cannot be. Are you sure you're hurt?
Oh, my belly seethes like a porridge pot. Some cold water. I shall boil over, else. My whole body is in a sweat that you may bring my shirt. Feel, here.
Lights!
Lights here! Alas, how do you?
What's here? All blood. Oh, sirs, Sino Donato's nephew is slain. Follow the murderer with all thy haste up to the city. He cannot be far hence. Follow, I beseech thee.
Follow! Follow!
Tear off thy linen cuds to stop his wounds. Be of good comfort, man.
Is this all mine own blood? Nay, then good night with me. Commend me to mine uncle. Dost hear? Bid him for my sake to make much of this wench. I am going the wrong way, sure. My belly aches so. Oh, farewell.
Oh, he is dead.
'Tis now too late to weep. Let's have him home, and with what speed we may, find out the murderer.
Are you content?
I am.
I like it well. We'll seize the time.
Who's near us there?
Giovanni.
Father, did you call?
Is Lord Soranzo come?
He stays below.
Have you acquainted him in full?
I have, and he is overjoyed.
And so are we. Bid him come near.
I will.
My sister weeping, huh? I fear this friar's falsehood.
Daughter, are you resolved?
Father, I am.
My Lord Soranzo, here, give me your hand. For that, I give you this.
Lady, say you so too?
I do. And vow to live with you and yours.
Timely resolved. My blessing rest on both. More to be done. You may perform it on the morning sun.
Betrothed?
I saw it.
And when's the marriage day?
Some 2 days hence.
2 days? Why, man, I would but wish 2 hours to send him to his last and lasting sleep. And Vasquez, thou shalt see, I'll do it bravely.
I do not doubt your wisdom, nor I trust you, my secrecy. I am infinitely yours.
I will be thine in spite of my disgrace. So soon? Oh, wicked man. I durst be sworn he'd laugh to see me weep.
That's a villainous fault in him.
No, let him laugh. I'm armed in my resolves. Be thou still true.
I should get little by treachery against so hopeful a preferment as I am like to climb to.
Even to my bosom, Vasquez. Let my youth revel in these new pleasures. If we thrive, he now hath but a pair of days to live.
Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
These holy rites performed, now take your times to spend the remnant of the day in feast. Such fit repasts are pleasing to the saints, who are your guests, though not with mortal eyes to be beheld. Long prosper in this day, you happy couple, to each other's joy.
Father, your prayer is heard. The hand of goodness hath enriched my life with this most precious jewel. Such a prize as earth hath not another like to this. My friends, rejoice. This day will crown with cups to Annabella.
Oh, torture! Were the marriage yet undone, ere I'd endure this sight, to see my love clipped by another, I would dare confusion, and stand the horror of 10,000 deaths.
Are you not well, my lord?
Fellow, wait! I need not thy officious diligence.
Vasquez,
my lord,
reach me that weighty bowl. Brother Giovanni, here's to you. Here's to your sister's happiness and mine.
I cannot drink.
What?
'Twill offend me.
Do not urge him if he be not willing.
What noise is this?
Oh, sir, I had forgot to tell you, certain young maidens of Parma, in honour of Madame Annabella's marriage, have sent their loves to her in a masque, for which they humbly crave your patience and silence.
We are much bound to them, so much the more as it comes unexpected. Guide them in. Thanks. Lovely virgins. Now might we but know to whom we are beholden for this love, we shall acknowledge it.
Yes, you shall know. What think you now?
Hippolyta.
'Tis she. Be not amazed, nor blush, young lovely bride. I come not to defraud you of your man. 'Tis now no time to reckon up the talk that Palmer Long hath rumoured of us both. Let rash report run on, the breath that vents it will, like a bubble, break itself at last. But now to you, sweet creature, lends your hand. Perhaps it hath been said that I would claim some interest in Soranzo, now your lord. What I have right to do, his soul knows best. But in my duty to your noble worth, sweet Annabella, and my care of you, here, take Soranzo, take his hand from me. I'll once more join what by the Holy Church is finished and allowed. Have I done well?
You have too much engaged us.
One thing more. That you may know my perfect charity, freely I here remit all interest I e'er could claim, and give you back your vows. And to confirm't, reach me a cup of wine. Look to it, Vasquez.
Fear nothing.
My lord Soranzo, in this draught I drink. Long rest you.
Hippolyta, I thank you, and will pledge this happy union as another life. Wine there.
You shall have none. Neither shall you pledge her.
How?
Know now, mistress she-devil, your own mischievous treachery hath killed you. I must not marry you.
Villain!
Foolish woman. Thou art now like a firebrand that hath kindled others and burnt thyself. Thy vain hope hath deceived thee. Thou art almost dead. If thou hast any grace, pray.
Monster!
Die in charity for shame. This thing of malice. This woman had privately corrupted me with promise of marriage to poison my lord, while she would laugh at his confusion on his marriage day. I promised her fair, but I knew what my reward should be, and I would willingly have spared her life, but was acquainted with the danger of her disposition, and now have fitted her a just payment in her own coin. There she is. End thy days in peace, vile woman. As for life, there's no hope. Think not on't.
Wonderful justice.
Heaven, thou art righteous.
Oh, 'tis true. I feel my minute coming. Had that slave kept promise, my torment, thou this hour had died, Soranzo, heat above hellfire. Yet, ere I pass away, cruel flames, take here my curse amongst you. May thy bed of marriage be a rack unto thy heart. Burn blood and toiling vengeance. Oh, my heart, my flames intolerable. Mayest thou live to farther past it. May her womb bring forth monsters, and you die together in your sins hated, scorned, unpitied.
Was e'er so vile a creature?
Here's the end of lust and pride.
It is a fearful sight.
Vasquez.
My lord.
I know you now a trusty servant, and never will forget you. Come, my love. We'll home and thank the heavens for this escape. Father, friends, break up this mirth. It is too sad a feast.
Bear hence the body.
Here's an ominous change. Mark this, my Giovanni.
Father?
And take heed. I fear the event. That marriage seldom's good. Where the bride banquet so begins in blood.
My wretched wife, more wretched in her shame than in her wrongs to me, hath paid too soon the forfeit of her modesty and life. And I am sure my niece, though vengeance hover, keeping aloof yet from Soranzo's fall, yet he will fall and sink with his own weight. I need not. Now my heart persuades me further his confusion. there is one above begins to work. For, as I hear, debates already twixt his wife and him thicken and run to head. She, 'tis said, slights his love, and he abandons hers. Much talk I hear. Since things go thus, my niece, in tender love and pity of your youth, my counsel is that you should free your years from hazard of these woes by flying hence to fair Cremona, there to vow your soul in holiness a holy votaress. Leave me to see the end of these extremes.
Uncle, shall I resolve to be a nun?
Aye, gentle niece, and in your hourly prayers remember me, your poor unhappy uncle. Hie thee to Cremona now, as fortune leads. Your home, your cloister, your best friends, your beads. Your chaste and single life shall crown your birth. Who dies a virgin lives a saint on earth.
Come, strumpet, famous whore! Were every drop of blood that runs in thy adulterous veins a life, this sword, does it, should in one blow confound them all. Harlot, rare, notable harlot, that with thy brazen face maintains thy sin. Was there no man in Parma to be bored to your loose, cunning whoredom else but I? Must your hot itch and pleurisy of lust, the heyday of your luxury, be fed up to a surfeit, and could none but I be picked out to be cloaked to your clothes tricks, your belly sports? Now I must be the dad to all that galley-morphery that's stuffed in thy corrupted, bastard-bearing womb. Why must I?
Beastly man, why 'tis thy fate. I sued not to thee, but that I thought your over-loving lordship would have run mad on denial. I would have, had you lent me time, I would have told you in what case I was. But you would needs be doing.
Whore of whores! Darest thou tell me this?
Oh, yes, why not? You were deceived in me. 'Twas not for love I chose you, but for honour. Yet know this. Would you be patient yet, and hide your shame? I'd see if I could love you.
Excellent queen! Art thou not with child?
Please, all this when 'tis superfluous. I confess I am!
Tell me by whom.
Such that was not in my bargain. Yet something, sir, to stay your longing stomach, I'm content to acquaint you with. The man, the more than man, that got this sprightly boy. For 'tis a boy, sir, that for your glory, your heir shall be a son.
Damnable monster!
Nay, he will not hear, I'll speak no more.
Yes, speak. And speak thy last.
I will. This noble creature was in every part so angel-like, so glorious, that any woman who had not been but human, as was I, would have kneeled to him and begged for his love. You, why, you are not worthy once to name his name without true worship, or indeed unless you kneel to hear another name him.
What was he called?
We cannot come to that. Let it suffice that you shall have the glory to father what so brave a father got. In brief, had not this chance fallen out as it has, I never had been troubled with a thought that you had been a creature. And for marriage, I scarce dream of that.
Tell me his name!
That's all. Will you believe?
What?
You shall never know.
How?
Never. If you do, let me be cursed.
Not know it, strumpet. I'll rip thy heart and find it there.
Do!
And with my teeth tear the prodigious lecture, joint by joint.
The man's merry.
Dost thou laugh? Come, whore, tell me your lover, or by truth, I'll hew thy flesh to shreds. Who is't?
For love, a death so sweet. Oh!
Thus I'll pull thy hair, and thus I'll drag thy lust-belepered body through the dust. Tell me his name. Dost thou triumph? The treasure of the earth shall not redeem thee. If kneeling kings begged for thy life, or angels did come down to plead in tears, yet they would not prevail against my rage. Dost thou not tremble yet?
At what? To die? No, be a gallant hangman, I dare thee to the worst. Strike and strike home! I leave revenge behind, and thou shalt feel it.
Yet tell me ere thou diest, and tell me truly. Knows thy old father this?
No. By my life.
Wilt thou confess, and I will spare thy life?
My life? I will not buy my life so dear.
I will not slack my vengeance! Forbear, Vasquez. Such a damned whore deserves no pity.
Now the gods will offend! Would you be her executioner and kill her in your age? It were most unmanlike. She is your wife. What faults have been done by her before she married you and not against you? Alas, poor lady, what had she committed which any lady in Italy in the like case would not? Sir, you must be ruled by your reason, not by your fury, that were inhuman and beastly.
She shall not live!
She must! You would have her confess the author of her present misfortunes, I warrant you. 'Tis an unconscionable demand, and she should lose the estimation that I, for my part, hold of her word that she had done it. Why, sir, you of all men living ought not to know it. Be reconciled. Alas, good gentlewoman.
Do not beg for me. I prize my life as nothing. If the man will needs be mad, why let him take it!
Vasquez, hearest thou this?
Yes, and commend her for it. In this she shows a nobleness of a gallant spirit, and beshrew my heart it becomes her rarely. Sir, in any case, smother your revenge. Leave the scenting out your wrongs to me. Be ruled as you respect your honour, or you'll mar all. Sir, if ever my service were of any credit with you, be not so violent in your distractions. You are married now. What a triumph might the report of this give out to other neglected suitors. 'Tis as manlike to bear extremities as godlike to forgive.
Oh, Vasquez. Vasquez, in this piece of flesh, this faithless face of hers, had I laid up the treasure of my heart. Hadst thou been virtuous, fair, wicked woman, not the matchless joys of life itself had made me wish to live with any saint but thee. Deceitful creature, how thou hast mocked my hopes, and in the shame of thy lewd womb even buried me alive. I did too dearly love thee.
Oh, this is well. Follow this temper with some passion. Be brief and moving, 'tis to the purpose.
Be witness to my words, thy soul and thoughts, and tell me, didst thou not think that in my heart I did adore thee?
I must confess, I know you loved me well.
And wouldst thou use me thus? O Annabella, be thou assured, whatsoe'er the villain was that thus hath tempted thee to this disgrace, well might he lust, but never loved like me. He doted on the picture that hung out upon thy cheeks to please his humorous eye, not the part that I loved, which was thy heart, and as I thought, thy virtues.
Oh, my lord, these words wound deeper than your sword.
Let me not ever take comfort, but I begin to weep myself, so much I pity him. Why, madam, I knew when his rage was over what it would come to.
Forgive me, Annabella. Though thy youth hath tempted thee above thy strength to folly, yet I will not forget what I should be and what I am. A husband, and in that name is hid divinity. If I do find that thou wilt yet be true, here I remit all former faults, and take thee to my bosom.
That's a point of noble charity.
Sir, on my knees.
Rise up. You shall not kneel. Get you to your chamber, so you make no show of alteration. I'll be with you straight. My reason tells me now that 'tis as common to err in frailty as to be a woman. Go to your chamber.
Come, child.
So, this was somewhat to the matter. What do you think of your heaven of happiness now, sir?
I carry hell about me. All my blood is fired in swift revenge.
That may be, but know you how, or on whom? Alas, sir, to marry a great woman already being made great in the stock is a sport these days. But to know what ferret haunted your Cunnyberry, oh, there's the cunning.
I'll make her tell his name.
What? Let me persuade your sufferance yet a while. Go to her. Use her mildly. Win her, if it be possible, to a voluntary, to a weeping tune. For the rest, if all hit, I will not miss my mark. Go in. The next news, I tell you, shall be wondrous. Here's work for the nonce. I had a suspicion of a bad matter in my head a pretty while ago. But after my madam's scurvy looks here at home, her waspish perverseness and loud fault-finding, then I remembered the proverb, that where hens crow and cocks hold their peace, there are sorry houses. If the lower parts of a she-tailor's cunning can cover such a swelling in the stomach, I'll never blame a false stitch in a shoe while I live. Up and up so quick. Oh, 'twere a fine policy to learn by whom. This must be known. Here's the way or none. What? Crying old mistress. Alas, alas, I cannot blame you. We have a Lord heaven help us who is as mad as the devil himself, the more shame for him.
Oh, Vasquez, that ever I was born to see this day. Doth he use thee so too sometimes, Vasquez?
Me? Why, he makes a dog of me. But of somewhere of my mind I know what we would do. As sure as I am an honest man, he will go near to kill my lady with unkindness. Say she be with child. Is that such a matter for a young woman of her years to be blamed for?
Alas, good heart. It is against her wilful sore.
I durst be sworn all his madness is for that she will not confess whose 'tis, which he will know. And when he doth, I am well acquainted with his humour. He will forget all straight.
Do you think so, Vasquez?
I know it. Provided he did not win her to it by force. He was once of a mind that you could tell and meant to wring it out of you. But I pacified him. Yet you know a great deal.
Heaven forgive us. I know a little.
Why should you not? Who else should? Upon my conscience, she loves you dearly. And you would not betray her to any affliction for the world.
Not for all the world.
To a pity of your life if you should. But in this you should relieve her discomforts, pacify my lord, and gain yourself everlasting love and preferment.
Dost think so, Vasquez?
Nay, I know it. To some near and entire friend.
'Twas a dear friend indeed, but...
What? Fear not to name him. My life between you and danger. I think 'twas no base fellow.
Thou wouldst stand between me and harm.
God's pity, what else? You shall be rewarded too, trust me.
'Twas her own brother.
Her brother, Giovanni.
Even he, as brave a gentleman as ever kissed fair lady. Oh, they love most perpetually.
I commend their choice. Better and better. You are sure 'twas he?
Sure. You shall see. He will not be long from her.
Nay, I believe thee.
Believe me? Why, just think of a Turk or a Jew. No, Vasquez, I have known their dealings too long to belie them now.
Sirs, where are you? Nobody! Sirs!
Oh, no! What are these?
You shall know presently. Come, sirs, take me this old damnable hag. Gag her instantly and put out her eyes. Quickly! Quickly!
Vasquez! Vasquez!
Gag her, I say! What, you suffer her to speak? Why do you fumble about? Let me come to her. I'll help your old gums, you toe-bellied bitch. Sirs, carry her close into the coal house and put out her eyes. If she roars, slit her nose, do you hear? Be speedy and sure. Why? This is excellent and above expectation. Her own brother. Ooh, horrible. To what a height of liberty and damnation hath the devil trained our age. Her brother. Well, there's but a beginning. I must to my lord and tutor him better in his points of vengeance. Soft. What thing comes next? Giovanni. As I would wish. My belief is strengthened. 'Tis as firm as winter and summer.
Where's my sister?
Oh, troubled with a new sickness. She's somewhat ill.
Took too much of the flesh, I believe.
Sir, you have it.
Where's she?
In her chamber. Please you visit her, sir. She is alone.
My lady's brother's come. Now he'll know all.
Let him know it. How have you dealt with my lady?
Gently, as thou counselled. Oh, my soul runs circular in sorrow for revenge. But Vasquez, thou shalt know.
Nay. Now comes your turn to know.
No more. I say no more!
A cuckold is a goodly tame beast, my lord.
I am resolved. Urge not another word. My thoughts are great and all as resolute as thunder. I'll cause our lady to deck herself in all her bridal robes. Kiss her and fold her gently in my arms.
Good, sir. Trouble not about other business than your own resolution. Time lost cannot be recalled.
With all thy cunning words, invite the Cardinal of Parma to my birthday feast. Haste to my brother rival and his father. Entreat them gently. Bid them not to fail. Be speedy and return.
Let not pity betray you till my coming back. Think upon incest and cuckoldry.
Revenge is all the ambition I aspire. To that I'll climb or fall. My blood's on fire.
Pleasures, farewell. And all you thriftless minutes wherein false joys have spun a weary life. To these my fortunes now I take my leave. Thou precious time, that swiftly rides in post over the world to finish up the race of my last fate, here stay thy restless course, and bear to ages that are yet unborn a wretched, woeful woman's tragedy. Oh. My conscience now stands up against my lust, with depositions charactered in guilt, and tells me I am lost.
What's this I hear?
So now I confess. Beauty that clothes the outside of the face is cursed, if it be not clothed with grace. Here, like a turtle dove, mewed up in a cage, unmated, I converse with air and walls, and descant on my vile unhappiness. Oh, Giovanni, that has had the spoil of thine own virtues and my modest fame, would thou had been less subject to those stars that luckless reigned at my nativity. Oh, would the scourge due to my black offence might pass from thee, that I alone might feel the torment of an uncontrolled flame. That man, that blessed friar, who joined in ceremonial knot my hand to him whose wife I now am, told me oft I trod the path to death, and showed me how. But they who sleep in lethargies of lust hug their confusion, making heaven unjust. And so did I.
Here's music to my soul.
Forgive me, my good genius, and this once be helpful to my ends. Let some good man pass this way, to whose trust I may commit this paper, double-lined with tears and blood, which being granted here, I sadly vow repentance, and a leaving of that life I long have died in.
Lady, heaven hath heard you, and hath by providence ordained that I should be his minister.
What are you?
Your brother's friend, the friar. Glad in my soul that I have lived to hear this free confession twixt your peace and you. What would you, or with whom? Fear not to speak.
Is heaven so bountiful? Then I have found more favour than I hoped. Here, holy man, commend me to my brother. Give him this letter. Bid him read it and repent. Tell him that I, imprisoned in my chamber, barred of all company, even of my guardian, which gives me cause to much suspect, have time to blush at what hath passed. Bid him be wise, and not to trust the friendship of my lord. I fear much more than I can speak, good father. The place is dangerous, and spies are busy. I must break off. You'll do it.
Be sure I will, and fly with speed. My blessing ever rest with thee, my daughter. Live to die more blessed.
Thanks to the heavens, who have prolonged my breath to this good use. Now I can welcome death.
Busy opinion is an idle fool, that, as a school rod keeps a child in awe, frights the unexperienced temper of the mind. So did it me, who, ere my precious sister was married, thought all taste of love would die in such a contract. But I find no change of pleasure in this formal law of sports. She is still one to me, and every kiss as sweet and as delicious as the first I reaped, when yet the privilege of youth entitled her a virgin. glory of two united hearts like hers and mine. Let poring bookmen dream of other worlds. My world and all of happiness is here, and I'd not change it for the best to come. A life of pleasure is Elysium. Father, you enter on the jubilee of my retired delights. Now I can tell you, the hell you oft have prompted is naught else but slavish and fond superstitious fear, and I can prove it too.
Thy blindness slays thee. Look here. This letter's writ to thee.
From whom?
Unrip the seals and see. The blood's yet seething hot that will anon be frozen harder than congealed coral. Why do you change colour, son?
For heaven, you make some petty devil factor twixt my love and your religion-masked sorceries. Where had you this?
Thy conscience, youth, is seared, else thou would stoop to warning.
It is her hand. I know it. It is all written in her blood. She writes, I know not what. Death. I'll not fear an armed thunderbolt aimed at my heart. She writes, we are discovered. Pox on dreams of low, faint-hearted cowardice. Discovered? The devil we are. Which way is it possible? Are we grown traitors to our own delights? Confusion! Take such dotage! 'Tis forged. This is your peevish chattering, weak old man. Now, sir, what news bring you?
My lord, according to his yearly custom, keeping this day a feast in honour of his birthday, by me invites you thither. Your worthy father, with other magnificos of Parma, has promised his presence. Will it please you to be the number?
Yes. Tell him I dare come.
Dare come?
So I said. And tell him more, I will come.
These words are strange to me.
Say I will come.
You will not miss.
Yet more, I'll come. Sir, are you answered?
So I'll say. My service to you.
You will not go, I trust.
Not go for what?
Oh, do not go! This feast, I'll gauge my life, is but a plot to train you to your ruin.
Be ruled. Thou shalt not go.
Not go. Stood death, threatening his armies of confounding plagues with hosts of dangers hot as blazing stars, I would be there. Not go, yes, and resolve to strike as deep in slaughter as they all. I will go.
Go where thou wilt. I see the wildness of thy fate draws to an end. To a bad, fearful end. I will not stay to know thy fall. Back to Bologna I with speed will haste and shun this coming blow. Parma, farewell. Would I'd never known thee, or aught of thine. Well, young man, since no prayer can make thee safe, I leave thee to despair.
Despair, or tortures of 1,000 hells, to me all's one. What cards I hold, I'll play. Now, work serious thoughts on baneful plots. Be all a man, my soul. Let not the curse of old prescription rend from me the gall of courage which enrolls a glorious death. If I must totter, like a well-grown oak. Some undershrubs shall in my weighty fall be crushed to splits. With me shall perish all.
You will not fail or shrink in the attempt.
I will undertake for their parts. Be sure, my masters, to be bloody enough and as unmerciful as if you were preying upon a rich booty on the mountains of Liguria. For your pardons, trust to my lord. But for reward, you shall trust none but your own pockets.
We'll make a murder.
Here's gold. Here's more. Want nothing. What you do is noble and an act of brave revenge. I'll make you rich, banditti, and free.
Hold! Take every man a visit. When you are withdrawn, keep as much silence as you can. You know the watchword.
Vengeance!
Till which be spoken, move not. But when you hear that rush in like a stormy flood, I need not instruct you in your own profession.
No.
In then, away.
The guests will all come, Vasquez.
Yes, sir. And now let me a little edge your resolution. You see, nothing is unready to this great work, but a great mind in you. Call to your remembrance your disgraces, your loss of honour, and arm your courage in your own wrongs. So shall you best right those wrongs in vengeance, which you may truly call your own.
'Tis well. The less I speak, the more I burn, and blood shall quench that flame.
This beside, when my young incest monger comes, he will be sharp set on his old bit. Give him time enough. Let him have your chamber and bed at liberty, that if be possible, he may post to hell in the very act of his damnation.
It shall be so. And see, as we would wish, he comes himself first. Welcome, my much-loved brother. Now I perceive you honour me. You are welcome. But where's your father?
Attending on the nuncio of the Pope. How's my sister?
Like a good housewife, scarcely ready. You best walk to her chamber.
If you will.
I must expect my honourable friends. Good brother, get her forth.
You are busy, sir.
Even as the great devil himself would have it. Let him go glut himself in his own destruction. Hark! The nuncio is at hand. Be ready to receive him.
Most reverend lord, this grace hath made me proud that you vouchsafe my house.
You are our friend. His Holiness shall understand how zealously you honour St. Peter's vicar in his substitute.
Signors, to you my welcome and my ever best of thanks for this so memorable courtesy. Please it your grace to walk near.
My lord, we come to celebrate your feast with civil mirth, as ancient custom teaches. We will go.
Attend his grace there. Signors, keep your way.
What? Change so soon? Has your new sprightly lord found out a trick in night games more than we could know in our simplicity? Huh? Is so? Or does the fit come on you to prove treacherous to your past vows and oaths?
Why should you jest at my calamity without all sense of the approaching danger you are in?
What danger's half so great as thy revolt? Thou art a faithless sister, else thou know'st malice or any treachery besides would stoop to my bent brows, while I hold fate clasped in my fist, and could command the course of time's eternal motion, hadst thou been one thought more steady than an ebbing sea. And what? You'll now be honest. That's resolved.
Brother. Dear brother. Know what I have been. And know that now there's but a dining time twixt us and our confusion. Let's not waste these precious hours in vain and useless speech. Alas, these gay attires were not put on but to some end. This sudden solemn feast was not ordained to riot in expense. I, who have now been chambered here, alone, barred from my guardian and from any else, am not for nothing at an instant free to fresh access. Be not deceived, my brother. This banquet is a harbinger of death. To you and me. Resolve yourself, it is, and be prepared to welcome it.
Well then, the schoolmen teach that all this globe of earth shall be consumed to ashes in a minute.
So I have read too.
But 'twas strange to see the waters burn. Could I believe this might be true, I could believe as well there might be hell or heaven.
That's most certain.
A dream, else in this other world we should know one another.
So we shall.
Have you heard so?
For certain.
But do you think that I shall see you there? You look on me. May we kiss one another, talk or laugh, or do as we do here?
I know not that. But good for the present. What will you do to free yourself from danger? Some way think how to escape. I'm sure the guests are come.
Look up, look here. What see you in mine face?
Distraction and a troubled countenance.
Death. And a swift, revenging wrath. Yet look, what see you in mine eyes?
Methinks you weep.
I do. These are the funeral tears shed on your grave. These furrowed up my cheeks, when first I loved and knew not how to woo. Fair Annabella, should I here repeat the story of my life, we might lose time. Be record, all the spirits of the air, and all things else that are, that day and night, early and late, the tribute which my heart has paid to Annabella's sacred love has been these tears, which are her mourners now. Never till now did nature do her best to show a matchless beauty to the world, which in an instant, ere it scarce was seen, the jealous destinies required again. Pray, Annabella, pray. Since we must part, go thou, white in thy soul, to fill a throne of innocence and sanctity in heaven. Pray, pray, my sister.
Then I see your drift. Blessed angels, guard me.
So say I. Kiss me. If ever after times should hear of our fast-knit affections, though perhaps the laws of conscience and of civil use may justly blame us, yet when they but know our loves, that love will wipe away that rigour which would in other incests be abhorred. Give me your hand. How sweetly life doth run in these well-coloured veins. How constantly these palms do promise health. But I could chide with nature for this cunning flattery. Kiss me again. Forgive me.
With my heart. Farewell. Will you be gone?
Be dark, bright sun, and make night this midday. One other kiss, my sister.
A knife. What means this?
To save thy fame and kill thee in a kiss. Thus die. And die by me and by my hand. Revenge is mine. Honour doth love command.
Oh, brother. By your hand.
When thou art dead, I'll give my reasons for it. For to dispute with thy, even in thy death, most lovely beauty, would make me stagger to perform this act, which I most glory in.
my sins. Farewell, brother. Unkind. Mercy, great heaven.
She's dead. Alas, good soul. The hapless fruit that in her womb received its life from me has had from me a cradle and a grave. I must not dally. This sad marriage bed in all her best bore her alive and dead. Sorrento, thou hast missed thy aims in this. I have prevented now thy reaching plots, and killed a love for whose each drop of blood I would have pawned my heart. Fair Annabella, how overglorious art thou in thy wounds, triumphing over infamy and hate. Shrink not, courageous hand. Stand up, my heart, and boldly act my last and greater part.
Remember, sir, what you must do. Be wise and resolute.
Enough. My heart is fixed. Please, your grace, to taste some coarse confections. I am still made your servant by your presence.
And we your friend.
But where's my brother, Giovanni?
Here, Sorrento, trimmed in reeking blood, the triumphs over death, proud in the spoil of love and vengeance. Fate, or all the powers that guide the motions of immortal souls, could not prevent me.
What means this?
Son Giovanni?
Shall I be forestalled?
Be not amazed if your misgiving hearts shrink at an idle sight. What bloodless fear of coward passion would have seized your senses had you beheld the rape of life and beauty which I have acted? My sister, oh, my sister.
Huh? What of her?
The glory of my deed darkened the midday sun, made noon as night. You came to feast, my lords, with dainty fare. I came to feast too, but I dug for food in a much richer mine than gold or stone of any value balanced. 'Tis a heart. A heart, my lords, in which is mine entombed. Look well upon it. Do you know it?
What strange riddle's this?
'Tis Annabella's heart. 'Tis. Why do you startle? I vow 'tis hers. This dagger's point ploughed up her fruitful womb and left to me the fame of a most glorious executioner.
Why, madman, not thyself?
Yes, father, and that times to come may know how as my fate I honoured my revenge. List, father, to your ears I will yield up how much I have deserved to be your son.
What is thou sayest?
9 moons have had their changes since I first thoroughly viewed and truly loved your daughter and my sister.
Oh, alas, my lords, he's a frantic madman.
Father, no! For 9 months' space in secret I enjoyed sweet Annabella's sheets. 9 months I lived a happy monarch of her heart and her. Sorrento, thou knowst this. Thy paler cheek bears the confounding print of thy disgrace. For her too fruitful womb too soon betrayed the happy passage of our stolen delights, and made her mother to a child unborn.
Incestuous villain!
No! His rage belies him.
It does not. 'Tis the oracle of truth. I vow it is so.
I shall burst with fury. Bring the strumpet forth.
I shall, sir.
Do, sir. Have you all no faith to credit yet my triumphs? Here I swear by all that you call sacred, by the love I bore my Annabella while she lived. These hands have from her bosom ripped this heart. Is true or no, sir?
'Tis most strangely true. Cursed man. Have I lived to...
Hold up, Florio. Monster of children, see what you have done. Broke your own father's heart. Will none of you dare venture on him?
Let him! Oh, my father. How well his death becomes him in his griefs. Why, this was done with courage. Now survives none of our house but I, guilt in the blood of a fair sister and a hapless father.
Inhuman scorn of men, hast thou a thought to outlive thy murders?
Yes, I tell you, yes, for in my fists I bear the twists of life. Soranzo, see this heart, which was thy wife's. Thus I royally exchange it for thine, and that, and that. Now, brave revenge is mine!
I cannot hold any longer. You, sir, are you grown insolent in your butcheries? How about you?
Come. I am armed to meet thee.
No, will it not be yet? This will not. Another shall. Not yet. I shall fit you anon. Vengeance!
Welcome! Come, more of you! Whate'er you be, I dare your worst! I can stand no longer. Feeble arms, have you so soon lost strength?
Away, my masters! All is done! Shift for yourselves! How do you, my lord? See you him? How is't?
Dead, but in death well pleased that I have lived to see my wrongs revenged on that black devil. Vasquez, to your bosom let me give my last breath. Let not that lecher live.
The reward of peace and rest be with him, my ever dearest lord and master.
Whose hand gave me this wound?
Mine, sir. I was your first man. Have you enough?
I thank thee. Thou hast done for me but what I would have else done on myself. Art sure thy lord is dead?
Oh, impudent slave! As sure I am sure to see thee die.
I bleed fast. Death! Thou art a guest long looked for. I embrace thee and thy wounds. My last minute comes. Where'er I go, let me enjoy this grace. Freely to view my Annabella's face.
Strange miracle of justice. Raise up the city, we shall all be murdered.
You need not fear, you shall not. The strange task is ended. I have paid the duty to the son I vowed to his father.
Speak, wretched villain. What incarnate fiend hath led thee on to this?
Honesty and pity of my master's wrongs. For know, my lord, I served Soranzo's father while he lived, and since his death I have been to this man as I was to him. What I have done was duty, and I repent nothing, but that the loss of my life has not ransomed his. No, my lord, what I have done you may judge of.
Peace. Since what thou didst was done not for thyself, we banish thee forever to depart within 3 days.
'Tis well. This conquest is mine.
Take up these slaughtered bodies. See them buried. We shall have time to talk at large of all. But never yet incest and murder have so strangely met. Of one so young, so rich in nature's store, who could not say, 'tis pity she's a whore?
In "'Tis Pity She's a Whore" by John Ford, Giovanni was played by Jude Law, Annabella was Eve Best, and Soranzo was Lloyd Owen. Annette Badland played Putana, David Lyon was Florio, Des McAleer played the Friar, and Philip Whitchurch, Vasquez. The part of Philotis was taken by Catherine Bailey, Hippolyta was Penny Downey, and Richardetto and Donato were played by Tom Hodgkins. Rogetto, Grimaldi, and the Cardinal were played by Christopher James.